Hello everyone, Krydax here. Welcome back to pYanodon's Season 3. It's pie time. Pie time for what? I was working on something a minute ago. I just kind of wanted to put in some extra power here. And because we've had spikes, and I was thinking we need to have a little bit of spike evening out capability. The problem though is that by adding more steam turbines than you're really capable of supporting, it really messes with this graph. I still think for how well made Factorio is, this electric power production stats window is woefully under featured. Like, one feature we really need is average power usage over a period of time, which I cannot believe it's incapable of showing you. I literally just need it to total all of these numbers. Maybe there's a mod that can do it. Like, all of these numbers are displayed. I just need it to sum them up in one number somewhere. It could put it right here. It could put it as a separate icon here. It could put it at the top. It could put it somewhere. But no matter what time frame you have displayed, this number here and this number here are the immediate power usage, not the average power consumption over time. And that's really annoying to me, because it provides you with no way to see over the last 10 minutes how much power has my base used. So you just kind of have to eyeball it as your base is running, and I really don't like that. It's ridiculous to me that there's no other solution, especially when your power is coming from a variety of sources. It's really hard to like add that all up and divide it and all those sorts of things. So all that to say, my point is, power's a little bit spiky, this numbers are going to be inaccurate, and we're just going to have to hope for the best. So what I did is I added some speakers plus a little bit of steam supply so that if we start using this up, we'll get warned. If we use it up beyond 7,000, and at 9,000 is kind of its max. So if we use up 2,000 units without replenishing those units, which means we've been using more than we've been producing for a while, then we'll get an initial warning, and then if we get all the way down to 2,000, we get a much larger warning. So that's what that's about. I still need to make the next high pressure steam turbine, and I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I probably should just automate that. My auto mall is also struggling kind of big time right now with small parts, so that's a thing. I might need to make a second. Like, I'm not even sure best way to fix this. I might just need to make a second small parts maker, because this is, it's crazy to me that this would be too slow, but it truly might be. I don't know. I don't know what we need to do here. I know for a while though it was giving small parts to steam engines, but we should have enough steam engines now, so maybe we can let it be and it'll catch up eventually. It feels like 2 small parts a second should be enough. That's 7,000 an hour. That should be enough. Okay, so we were working on chromium in the last episode. That's what I want to get back to. For now, is this even building up? I'm not sure. I don't think it is. So for now, let me turn off the sound. Okay, and we're gonna keep working on chromium for right now. And let's see, we were looking at bringing the chromium over here. I also noticed a second ago that our titanium is looking pretty sketch here. And yeah, it's not even about the acetylene. Looks like we have enough acetylene. I still think it's not crazy, by the way, to make lead from soot, because lead is 10 acetylene apiece, which means soot is equivalent to making acetylene in the sense that you don't have to produce the acetylene to mine the lead. So that could be worth it. These mining drills are so slow. We're actually, oh, I guess it's not quite as bad as it looks because those are stacked, but are we really using all of that titanium? Wow. I didn't realize these buildings could use that much titanium. They really can. Huh. And it's stacked now, so we can use... We could actually use a full 16 a second. Interesting. We have ended up with a lot of extra ash on this belt. But anyway, all that to say, it's probably worth adding a few more mines onto this, which is only going to further strain my small parts supply, unfortunately. But what can you do? And then I guess we need to add into the auto mall the high pressure steam turbine. Did we ever get impact crushers on here? I don't see impact crusher. Have a few of those ready to go. I feel like high pressure steam turbine should go somewhere else. Where did I put coal power plant when I made that one? Did I put it in here? I did. I think I should put that in this one. Coal power plant, we had 2, and this is going to be steam turbine of the high pressure variety. I'll just have 1. That gets made there. Yeah, I mean, as long as this thing's running, I feel okay about it. It's gonna take a while though, but... And that's gonna actually be a little better once we have the stack size. Is there a way I could improve this? I'm trying to think. I could move... So where's this getting fuel from? Oh, that one. That's... I'm trying to think if there's a way I could, like, get 2 inserters going on here. And I think there actually is. Okay, hold on. I have an idea. I has an idea. No space for locomotive. Okay, let's head up to the auto mall here. And see if my idea works. And then we'll finish out our chromium build. This is such a fun stage of the game. I don't know. I know it's overwhelming in some ways, but I'm really enjoying it. Oh gosh. Well, I think it's a good thing we made a second shaft maker, because we definitely need them. Oh, we're out of small parts for those too. Yeah, small parts are really an issue right now, so let's see if we can make this a bit better. So what I was thinking is we could shift this machine over by 2 tiles and up to here. So this is bolts. Then we can shift this, well, I'll have to change these to channel 0 for a minute, so I can shift them. And shift this. And then do that. Copy it here. Then shorten that. And change them back to channel 1. And then lengthify that and lengthify that. And then feed fiber that way. And then feed bolts this way. And now we've got faster bolts, which means faster small parts. Ta-da! At least I think that's what that means. Gosh, that's so much iron and copper. Ooh, doggies. This is a lot, but that should help. And these are both going up to 4,000 bolts. And I increased this up to 8,000 small parts. Maybe I should be at like 7,400. I need to make sure there's enough slots to like have recycled small parts show up, but... And bolts stack to 200? Yeah, so let's go to 6,000 there. Though I guess the bolts buffer... Oh, now we're needing to outsert faster. Oh, you can't upgrade planner on channel 1 stuff. Okay. There we go. Alright, well, I mean, we've maximized small parts as much as we can. How many small parts do you think does a tidal generator use? It's 100 on the face of it. It's 10 mechanical parts, which is... I'm just curious. 10 plus none. I don't think batteries include small parts. Gearbox, which is 2 shaft, which is 5 apiece. Plus another shaft, so that's 15, so that's 25. Utility box is none. Okay, it's like 50 small parts for 3 mechanical parts, so it's not that bad. But there's, yeah, I mean, there's just 100 small parts directly in the recipe, so probably all put together, it's like 150. Or something like that. Jeez. So much steel, too. How much steel each is it? 100 steel apiece? Yeah. Alright, well, back to the chromium. I'll let that run for a while. Hopefully it all works itself out. And... yeah, this is gonna be... hopefully enough chromium to make all the tin chromium alloy that we need. That's one alloy we haven't started making yet. Tin chromium... is it tin dash chromium? Oh boy, what's it actually called? It's actually called sinker alloy, as in the... That's so annoying. Okay, we can't do that one until blue science, so we're just gonna do chromium plus tin plate. And tin chromium alloy isn't that expensive. It's 1.5 chromium and 2 tin each. So, it's like a quadruple metal. About 4 plates go into it. Alright. Let's pull this back up, and then we're trying to make this as dense as possible, so let's remove this part. Just like, oh, I didn't want to do that. So that's for stone and crap. Okay, is this a good place to use loaders? It might be. Because for 5 a second, I would need 5 inserters. So yeah, I think a loader's better than 5 inserters. in terms of long-term UPS considerations. Okay, so there's that. So we crushify all that, and then the output is 4.5 total. That's it? It's so funny that 15 a second goes down to 4.5. So we'll put it on this side, and we'll just side load with some yellow inserters. Could be fine. And then we run that grade 1. We do get more grade 1, by the way, out of the screeners. So we're gonna have grade 1 recycling coming back here. And we'll do input priority right. And output priority left on stone. So we recycle the stone here. And then this is gonna be the grade 1 chromium. Hey, the impact crusher's done. And then the impact crusher gets fed 3.4 for 2 buildings, which again, sideways inserter should be fine. So there's that. And then we're making grade 1 or grade 2 and grade 3. So then the 2 and 3 separately go. So the screeners, we have 3 screeners, and those just give me back grade 1 and gravel. So those 3 screeners maybe could be here. Well, they kind of work to be right next to it here. Let's get rid of this pellet. Oh gosh. Oh no, I used loaders. So the inventory's totally full. Crap. What am I doing here? Why did I use a splitter? Oh gosh. My poor inventory is struggling so hard. What do I even have in here? I mean, I've got random... So much random stuff. Way more chromium than I need. Gravel and sand. Antimony oxide. I do want the fiber. I have 70 plasmids. Okay, that's unacceptable. For science purposes. I'm gonna go... Oh, interesting. When you're holding an item, you can't set a train path. Okay. Yes. This is good. I'm excited. Okay, chromium's gone. How's Pi 2 science been, by the way? Over the last hour. We made an average of 3 a minute. That's still something. I wonder if it's still rubber that we're so short on. But we should have more rubber than that. I wonder if it's just other things catching up. It must just be other things catching up or something. Because, like, I know we haven't made tons and tons... Oh, it's mechanical parts. Wait, what? Really? Doesn't look like we have a mechanical parts problem. What's the issue here? I've done something wrong. What have we done wrong? We're requesting channel 1 mechanical parts, and we're just not requesting enough. Interesting. Let's request 4 there. But see, it's red, as if we don't have it. So, oh, I know what that means. Wait, where's my channel 1 mechanical parts transfer? That's what we're looking for. I don't remember where we put that. Did we put that over here? Or... Where did I put the transfer? I remember making it. I don't remember where we put it. Oh no. And I put that stupid thing. Oh no. Where did I put you? Somewhere I remember requesting mechanical parts and providing on channel 1. And I didn't do that over here. I know we're doing the melamine transfer there. We put some on trains there. That's different. Okay, I guess we can just watch where they're flying. Oh, never mind. They're all flying to there. Wait, did I never make the device? Is that the problem? That could be part of the problem. That could definitely be part of the problem. If that's what's happening. I mean, did we request mechanical parts? No. No, I didn't. So we were... I am meaning to rely on logistics bots, but how are these still running then? These wouldn't still be running if I had never set it up. I have to have set it up from somewhere. Come on, Krydax. This is the worst. Where are those mechanical parts coming from? Because it is channel 1 we're talking about. But channel 1 is limited to here. So I swear we did a channel 0 request. Okay, we gotta watch this thing. It's out of mechanical parts. On the way, logistics storage 0. I remember requesting like 10 or 20 parts or something somewhere. Oh no. Where did I do that? Is there a... Oh, perfect. Okay. Oh no, this isn't gonna search. Oh no. Wait. Oh, it's right here. Oh, it's right here. Oh, I get it, I get it. Okay. But only 4 on the way. Okay, let's double that. Now I understand how that is working. Okay, but where's the provider on channel 0? Oh, it's back here. Okay. I'm not requesting from channel 1, I'm separately placing into. I see. So again, it's the small parts issue. Craziness. I'm gonna double that request just to make sure that this does run constantly when it can. Okay, it's catching up. I can't believe small parts have just hamstrung my base so hard. Do I need a second chest full of small parts as a buffer? I mean, legitimately, I might. Like, this is crazy. Like, I might actually add more as a buffer just to have. I don't know. Like, I could add one on the end here and just fill it up with another few thousand. Anyway, we got rid of our plasmids. That was the main goal that we had here. So back to chromium. This episode, man, we're doing all sorts of random stuff. Okay, that will figure itself out eventually. And steam is building up here. Look, we're almost up to the 2,000 mark. So we have been slightly power positive since this got set up. then this will help handle spikes in the system. Now, we also have another issue here by adding a second one of these. This is so annoying. It will actually use less geothermal steam. That's annoying. It sort of doesn't matter if we consider this as free. Because... And I mean, I don't know if we can really consider it totally free. I guess we can. It is just power and raw coal is the only cost here, and it's generating power. But basically what I'm getting at is, like, if we add another one of these, the ratio goes up, and that means we use less of the geothermal power. But it does mean, in some sense though, that the geothermal power is therefore more available as the percentage of usage goes back up. But that, no, that's actually bad, because when the percentage of usage goes up, we're actually overextending our pressurized steam here. So this is actually a reason not to do this. Interesting. So instead, it would be best to have some sort of accumulator system that kicks on at a certain percentage. The problem is accumulators only output 1 megawatt. Huh. So they can't really handle power spikes unless I make like 200 of them. Yeah, I mean, truly, this will end up getting less power out of my geothermal. That's really annoying, and there's no easy way to fix that. I mean, it's okay, but I'm hesitant to actually add this in now. And I'm trying to think, should we do some sort of accumulator setup? Do we ever get like tier 2 accumulators or something? A bio battery? No. Come on, there's got to be some sort of pi accumulator system, right? Like, surely accumulator... This can't be the only one. There, Nexalit powered accumulator. That's what we need. Okay, so once we're in red circuits, each one of these can do 100 megawatts. Now, it only handles 10 seconds worth of power. 1 gigajoule is only 10 seconds. But that's a good enough input-output that we can accurately measure spikes in our system over time. All right, well, I don't really know what I'm gonna do there, but for now we'll just ignore it. Now, what's going on here? Something feels wrong. Why are none of these running? We're out of antimony. Why are we out of antimony? Our whole base is just crumbling to its knees at this point. We're out of plastic? Oh, now that I did not see coming. Okay. And we don't yet have the melamine to plastic. Oh, I could research that, I think, pretty quick. Because I feel like that's actually the route we want to take. We'll put that first. We're waiting on Pi 2 science anyway. So as a stopgap, let's see, how much do we need? I need 0.5 if we're using all the antimony oxide, which this can make. So I'm actually confused. Well, I guess we're using plastic for other purposes. I don't know why that's confusing. Okay, so have that come here. Do one of those. Do one of these. Okay. And that'll double our plastic production if we have enough syngas. That is, for now, until we make better plastic. Put that on our list. And the bots are building that, right? Yeah. Okay, so that should sort of fix our antimony oxide problem. Back to chromium for the millionth time. Goodness. Oh, this game, man. I love it. Okay. So, we did the impact crushers. Now we need 3 screeners, then we're gonna need 6 cyclones. We're gonna need those in a block. And then we're gonna need 6 ball mills, and then we're gonna need 6 solid seps here at the end. So let's shift these over as much as we can. Get some space back. And we might shift them down slightly. And I'm gonna move this over. Make sure that's still hooked up on both sides. And then, yeah, I think what we want is move these down a bit. So that we can put all 6 right here. And they're just grade 1. Wait, no. We need grade 4 into chromite sand. But the essence is the same. Oh my god, that's a lot of chromite sand. We're gonna have 2 belts out? Technically more than that? Holy cow. So we're gonna have 1 belt in of grade 4. And each one is only like 1 a second. So we feed each one with 1 inserter. But then the output is gonna be almost 6 units per building. That's crazy. I mean, we almost need stack. I mean, we technically do need stacking, actually. So I actually need like that goes here, but then we need this one. Curves around, merges with these 2. Okay, so there's 2 belts of chromite sand. Goodness. And that'll go here, and this one will go here. Okay. So that's set up for that, and then that's all the grade 4. The grade 4 is 100% coming out of the hydrocyclones and the rejects, which then get sent back to ball mills. So we need a space for rejects to come out, so like here maybe. Okay, so we'll do something like this. Now I know we don't have hydrocyclones, yeah. So we gotta do a request for those. Small parts are actually building up. It's a miracle. But mechanical parts, gearboxes are not running because shafts are not running because Phoenix is still not running. Good gravy. We added so much Phoenix, but now we need more antimony oxide for it. Wait, did I make a mistake? No, I think we just don't have enough. Yeah, we just don't have enough Antimox. We are making more plastic now, and that's starting to help, I think. Whoa. I really screwed up typing antimony. Okay, yeah, so we peaked out at, well, we settled in pretty solidly for 10 hours at 28 a minute, but then I think we ran out of plastic. So we need to be getting back towards that 28 a minute, which it looks like we are now. Okay. Whew, all kinds of craziness. So anyway, hydrocyclones are here. And I guess we do something like this, where we go right, grade 4, chromite. And per second rate out of cyclones is too much for one belt side. So we do kind of need to go on both sides of the belt here. Is the per building rate? It's 2 items a second per building. Okay. We need something like this. The input is 2.84, which is very small and can come from... Well, the input is the grade 3. Maybe that's coming up from here. And then I'll just do something like this. So we've got long inserter, long inserter, long inserter, sideways, sideways, sideways. Okay. And then that's that, and then this is rejects, and then the rejects go to the ball mills. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm leaving some extra space there. But the rejects come in and do, I don't know, whatever it is they do. Total in is less than 1 each, so we can do something like this, this, and that. No, it is 1 item per building per second. So the straight inserters need to be yellow. Okay, like that. And then the output can be on this belt, and that can all be gray inserters. Okay, now what side of the belt are we putting on here? That's all going on to the same side of the belt. And this is now grade 3 that we want to input priority left on. So this is now the grade 3. Okay. So there's that. We're getting there. Don't worry, I have a plan to get rid of all this chromium. Alright, so that's working. That's the grade 3. The stage 2 then. Okay, we're basically there. Now we just need the 3 screeners. So the stage 2 will come up here. What's the output of crushers? Do we need 2 inserters each? The total is 2.4. It's really close. I think I'll actually do... sideways inserters just to make it simple. And so that's everything we need there. And then we output priority right on the grade 2. And then that gets us what we need here. The total grade 2 is 0.69, which is very much feedable with mechanical inserters. The total output is not even 1 amongst 3 buildings, so that can be distributed here. And then we are going to have gravel going to the right. And we'll need to bring that down to go with the stone here for our trash output. But then the remainder is going to be grade 1, and it needs to be on the close side. So the grade 1 is on the close side, and that gets prioritized into the crushers, and that should prevent things from backing up. And then the grade 2 turns back into grade 1 and more grade 3. Gravel output is taken care of. And then finally, that ends up with grade 3 coming up this belt, which we've taken care of. And then that is on the wrong side of the belt for this one, so these need to go on the top side. So this grade 3 can be prioritized. And then the hydrocyclones use how much water? 287, so perfect. 1 pump jack worth. We'll just do one of these. Boom, boom. Boom. Rotate. Rotate. Okay, so once the hydrocyclones are done, automated screeners are done. Hey, the mall's actually chill. Oh, sweet. Okay, so then that's off. So let me remove this, turn it back on. Do we not have automated screeners in this list? What is it? Okay, it does show you if there's already one in there. Apparently we do not have automated screeners. Add 4 of those in. Hydrocyclone, I'm just gonna do 1. Because it'll build 1, then build it, then build the next, then build it, you know, it'll work. Okay. So things are happening. How's the Antimox running? Still a bit short on plastic, it seems. But we're halfway through that research. We're short on syngas. I was worried about that. Can't do anything about it at this very second. But soon we will do melamine to plastic, which is done in what building, by the way? Oh, just a factory. So I'll probably do that on site here. I'll probably prioritize once we get the phenol from cumene recipe in Blue Science. That's a way to turn strip distillates into melamine with very low cost otherwise. So I'll definitely do that at some point. And the formaldehyde's basically free, as we've talked about before. Also, hey, look, we're out of Coke, but there's good news. Good news is coming. The, I wonder how important that urea was. Probably pretty important. Yep. We're out of melamine resin. Anyway, I'll build the melamine to plastic up here, I think. And I What I'm trying to figure out is, should I request melamine on a train? Have a train request from here just to deliver to here? That feels kind of silly. But if I ever were to produce melamine in any other block, which I'm not going to, melamine needs to be centralized, which means I can use this melamine to make plastic. So maybe I'll make plastic like down here or something. Like, it's actually super chill to make plastic right here. We've got coal, so I can just burn the ash. I don't know the rate it goes at. 10 seconds for 5 plastic. Which means I get 1 per second. So this would be 5 plastic per second right here. And then once I add in additional ways to make melamine, we can... I guess I need to shift these down because it's going to be 2 in, 1 out. Like that. And then there's plastic. Does this have enough space? 9,500, 95. Yeah. Yeah, we could put plastic in here. This one will be plastic. Less than 4,000? Because now we're talking about 135 stacks. Which should work. Plastic comes up here. Plopped there. Alright, so once this research is done, we're going to be really close. There's going to be a couple problems. We're going to need our burner situation to get rid of ash. Or, ha 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 ha, or we won't, because we've got raw fiber right here. Hilarious. So this raw fiber can come over. And, do that. Power, and power. Okay, I think we've actually now set up plastic as soon as that research is done. Sweet. Oh look, hydrocyclones are done. And did I never add the high pressure turbine, or did we? Yeah, we did. We're still waiting on gearboxes. Okay, so then what's the current hold up on all this stuff? It's the stone and gravel recycling. Okay. Why don't I do this? It goes on both sides. Okay. So there we go. Chromium is now almost rolling. Gotta get power for the water. Chromite grade 4 is now a thing. There go the rejects. All American rejects. Back into grade 3, which then gets input prioritied. Alright, and there's gobs and gobs and gobs of chromite sand. Which of course isn't working properly for reasons unknown. Oh, that's part of it. Oh, wait, what's happening with this one? what am I doing? Sorry, that's what we need. Yeah. There we go. It's working! Hella chromium, baby. Wow. This one isn't getting access because I didn't belt this down. That's a good reason. Oof. Crazy. And then the final thing would be to add some more soil extractors because I actually don't have enough. I need 6 more, which I know I probably shouldn't, but I am just going to do it this way. Oh gosh, what is this? What's in this pipe network? I'm pumping something from forever away. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, flue gas. Okay. So that one does matter. I can't just ditch that, but we might need to redirect it. Go down a couple tiles and then over. Okay. Then I can build these. Yes, I know about the tailings. Don't worry, I'm not forgetting about the tailings. Krydax is not forgetting about the tailings. Krydax is not forgetting about the tailings. Krydax is not forgetting about the tailings. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Do I even need a second one? Yes, I do, actually. Okay, tailings, 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 tailings. Don't forget about the tailings. Tailings down here. Okay, now where are the tailings up here? They're over there. So up. We need to turn right, then we need to go up. Power is actually building back up. Slowly. So my tidal power plants are helping. As soon as I feel like we can afford it, I'll build more. But I definitely cannot afford that right now. But yeah, there we go. Now something's wrong. These aren't rotated correctly. There we go. There's the chromium. Oh, look at it. Look at that delicious... It's beautiful. Okay, so now tin chromium is an alloy we need to make and put onto trains. And yeah, Phoenix is really screwing us over here. We need so much of it. I'm just not making enough. These are all running, or at least they're, well, I guess not quite. Antimony. Yeah, it's, I mean, it's running fairly well, 23 a minute. But my Phoenix is only at 11 a minute? What else is using all my Antimox? Vitraloy? It must be this one that's using all of it. But Vitraloy is finally backed up again. I guess Intermetallics, though, then uses Vitraloy. So, yeah, one Intermetallics ends up using... Because each Vitraloy is 1.5. And each Phoenix is 0.5. So 1 intermetallics is 2 antimox. So I guess intermetallics is kind of the problem here. Gosh, that's so expensive. Yeah, so much of my Phoenix is going to intermetallics. I wonder if intermetallics is anywhere near backing up. Where does it even go on this belt? This is the intermetallics belt. Okay, that's good news. Okay, it actually is backing up. Look, it's all the way up to here. So eventually, like within, you know, probably a few hours, it will finally back up to the buildings. Gosh, that's taking forever, but it is happening. Someday we'll make lots and lots of these things. For now, we are still poor. But we can check more chromium off the list. Oh, we can't. Hold on. Haha. I bet you guys were screaming at your screen about this. Almost forgot. Almost forgot. We gotta get rid of all this chromium ore. This is gonna take a second. They do consume 15 a second. Uh-oh. Why is this already jammed up? What is going on here? CO2? Wait. I thought we fixed it. Oh, you know what? I never did... I just never did the CO2 input. Like at all. That's funny. Or something. I don't know if funny is the right word, but definitely screwed that up. Oh wait, but the... Okay, now I'm doubly confused. Oh, it was rotated. Oh, it was rotated on. When I rotated it, I get it now. I get it. Okay. So I didn't forget that. I just screwed up the CO2 inputs when I rotated it and didn't notice that. Which is a classic Krydex thing to do. I'm not surprised. Okay. There we go. Now we're talking. Get rid of some more chromium here. Just a few more stacks and we'll be done. And it does seem like this is all running correctly, which is good news. Don't have enough sand castings? Uh-oh. Oh no. Am I completely out of sand casting? So it's really low. You know, I wonder if that's related to the org solve thing that I did. Yeah. So I need to add that back in. So that naphthalene can be creosote again. What's been my treated wood consumption? Pretty low. Okay. 6.4 a minute. So then creosote is being eaten by steel wool and sand castings would be it. Or limestone tiles. We're making 1 limestone tile a second. I forgot about that. Needing creosote. I want that to stop. We have enough limestone tiles for now. What's funny is it was almost fully filled up. It's very close. Someday I'll figure out tiling for my base. Oh, now power's critical again. Oh, the second one got added in. See, this is the problem. Again, now we're using less of that. Yeah, I need to cut that, and I need to figure out some sort of accumulator system that doesn't utilize extra turbines unless something else. And then this one can be a manual override, which slowly builds up. That's fine too. But yeah, by utilizing 2 turbines, that means we're getting less usage out of our geothermal just constantly, which means we're gonna run out of high power steam, and then we're gonna have weird fluctuations. So that's really bad. We can't do that. All right, we need to be done with this episode. Let me just get rid of the rest of this chromium and then we'll call it. This has been a very successful episode. I do need to get rid of any weird chromium pieces that I have. I guess I've got some chromium sand here. And that's it. And then finally the rest of the chromium ore. And plug in the belt. Sweet. Alright, well that should do it for our new fancy chromium build. Bite my shiny metal chromium. You know what? Yeah. So, not that we were even super low on chromium. That one was maybe not necessary at this point in time. And I know I said we'd be done with the episode, but we did finish the melamine plastic recipe, so I do feel like I should at least throw this in here and see if it works. Since we're basically done already. Looks like a crap ton of plastic to me. Just can't seem to win on this melamine resin. Made one fix and then we broke something else. Okay, so then melamine resin is working now. Okay, good. Sweet. So there's plastic. And again, 144 should be fine because we've got 135 stacks max. Speaking of melamine. Okay, the electric pole's coming, don't worry. Sweet! So plastic is now done, and then the last thing to do here is to feed plastic into Antimox instead of the basis plastic, the old basis plastic. I guess one thing we could do instead is request plastic here. We'll just request plastic. Like, I don't know, 30 stacks. And then we'll just, that should be on half a belt. I'm not making anywhere near enough to, or I'm not using anywhere near enough to ever need 7.5. So what I'm trying to say, if I could ever get words out of my mouth, is we can bring plastic down to like here, which is where it's being belted anyway. And then just do that. And that can be our new plastic situation. Right here. And then the only thing left is to add in some roboports to connectify all the things. In powered regions. Make sure we can actually build that belt. Just getting some good coverage there. And then that'll be plastic. Plastic for main base. Or old base or bootstrap base. I don't know what we call it these days, but that should do it. And then where's my actual plastic go? Keep hitting the back button. Sometimes that does not actually work. Plastic seems to be rolling just fine. Get all that melamine. Wait. Is this the melamine we wanted? Yeah, it's the only one we can make for now. So do we want to make plastic that way? Do we really want to use ammonia to make plastic? I think we do. Because that's like saying 5 coke plus 3 copper is 10 melamine, roughly, which is then 5 plastic. So 5 coke plus 3 copper to make 5 plastic. That feels worth it. Plus I get tall oil, which I can use for other things, but right now we're just not actually using it. Well, I guess it's getting used as fuel because we put it at high priority. So sweet, the tall oil it has a use. And this plastic is already filling up nicely. And we're going to call it an episode there. So as always, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. And I'll see you all in the next one.